Hey guys, welcome back to Team DTV. So eto, we are now driving the BYD Emax 9 Advance. Nasa biyahe na naman kami. Anyway, it's another exciting weekend. Kumpleto kami as in kumpleto. Andyan si Madam Pea, andyan si Tita Mimi, andyan si Tito Ted, and of course, Achi, Dichi, and Lucas Pogi. Anong sa gitna? Lucas, how are you there? And yeah, sobrang comfortable talaga nitong Emax 9. So, dalawang variants ng Emax 9, no? Yung premium tsaka yung advance. Yung premium, yun yung light, yung interior. And etong dala natin, this is the advance, yung black interior. So, kanya-kanya tayong preference. Ano bang mas type nyo? Yung light or yung dark? This is cheaper by 300,000. More or less 300,000 versus the premium. Tingnan natin kung yung mga amenities or mga features na nandun sa premium na wala dito, is it worth 300,000? Mamimiss ba namin kung wala yon? Kasi na-experience namin ni Madam Pea during the drive, no? Anyway, we are going to Batangas. Mag-overnight kami doon. Mag-check-in kami. Anong pangalan nga ulit ng resort na pupunta natin?
Punta Verde.
Punta Verde. Ayun. So, one night lang naman kami doon. Right? So, yeah. Stay tuned. Abangan nyo. And as usual, this will be another fun Pru test drive. Our practical, relatable, used test drive. Only here at Team DTV. Siyempre, i-measure natin yung energy efficiency natin, ano? Tsaka, estimate na lang din ulit ng fuel consumption kasi hindi tayo nagpa-full tank. Pero bago kami umalis, nagpa-charge tayo 100%. So, full charge and then yung trip A, nireset natin. So far, tumakbo na tayo ng 64 kilometers and ang SOC natin is 44%. So, tingnan natin, inaabangan ko kung by the time na matrigger yung gas engine natin, kung ilang kilometers ang tatakbuhin niya. So, again, ilang kami? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tapos may mga luggages kami sa dulo. And naka-eco mode lang tayo. And yeah, normal speed. Of course, within speed limit lang tayo sa SLEX. Nandito pa rin kami sa start tollway. Malapit na kami mag-exit sa Batangas. And so far, ang SOC natin is now 20%. Anytime magkikikin ang gas. And ang kilometers natin is, tatakpan mo na yun, 96.6 kilometers ang tinakbo. Hindi pa nagkikikin ang ice. Anytime from now, minamonitor ko lang. Na-trigger na yung gas engine, okay? So, medyo na-delay kami sa pagkuha ng camera. Kaya ito, tumabi muna kami para safe. So, na-trigger siya nung nag-20%. Pero nakikita nyo ngayon 21 kasi umandar na nga, na-charge na siya. At yun nga, dahil hindi kami nakatabi agad. Pero at 20% na-trigger na yan at mga around 98 kilometers dun siya, around sa ganyang distance, dun na-trigger yung ice. Ayan, yan, nakita nyo umaandar na. Ayan. So 98 kilometers bago na-trigger yung ice. Okay na yun. Guys, remember, this is a van. Ang laki nitong sasakyan na to. 7 kami dito. Kung iisipin mo, kung mag-sedan ka lang or crossover, dalawang sasakyan ang katumbas nito. Dalawang sasakyan na may separate consumption. So guys, ano ba yung 98 kilometers na yon? Batangas yon. Batangas City exit. Alayo na nun. Galing bandang Ortigas. 6.9 natin. Naka-normal ako guys, normal. Ba, challenging ah.
Yun na, ito na yung challenging out of all.
Kayang-kaya.
Ayan o.
Oh, okay.
The Malabrigo Point Lighthouse or Faro de Punta Malabrigo in Lobo, Batangas is a historic operational lighthouse completed in 1896 by Spanish engineer Guillermo Brockman. This 130-year-old whitewashed circular brick tower is a well-preserved example of 19th century Spanish colonial architecture and is designated a National Historical Landmark.
Why does it sound like feel like a stranger? It's like I'm surprised by the good things in life. Funny how you clear out all the noise in my head. Starting to think you might know.
Ayan, welcome to Punta Verde Resort.
There's no ways you just simply can't.
Hi, hola, hola. Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Lucas Pogi. Hi. Tara, let's take a quick tour dito sa resort. So, ayan, this is the main swimming pool. It's an infinity pool. Ayan. So, may play area for kids. Okay. And then, there's another swimming pool here. Maliit ng konti, pero it's also infinity. Open grounds. Tapos, punta tayo sa mga villas. So, yung inoccupy namin na villa, doon pa sa unahan, this is Jasmine. This is one of their premium villas. Dito nagstay sila Tita Berlin. And kami dito sa Dao B. Also, one of their premium villas kasi waterfront. Ayan, this is Dao A. So, meron pa doon further down, mga villas pa doon. And then dito sa left side, meron daw ditong campsite, nature trail, may tree house. Okay. Let's see inside. There's the big bed. Dito pala muna tayo sa banyo. Malaki yung bathroom. Nice. There's another bed here. Ayan. Simple lang pero malaki, maluwag. And meron kang veranda dito. Yan. So, parang connecting yung A and B, ano? So, kung magkakasama kayo, this door is open para you guys can just cross. Okay. Check nyo na lang guys yung website nila, puntaverderesort.com. Nandun yung mga rates. Okay?
Sangria, I just wanna take a sip. Sangria, ice cold, lot of drip. Sangria, I just wanna take a sip. Sangria, baby, I'm so lit. Le meto muchos tragos solo pa' olvidarlo. Me tienes desenfocado, tal vez estoy borracho. Sangría, mi bebé. La terraza, tomamos 3 tazas, una con veneno y 2 con mucho.
Good thing, yung owner pala nito, meron siyang BYD Tang full EV. Kaya familiar yung owner and even the staff familiar sila. So, ayan, pwede mag-charge using the portable charger. Oh, ayan guys. So, nakapag-charge tayo dito. Ayan. Hindi ko kailangan yung extension kasi malapit lang, kayang-kaya. And ayun, nakakonect on. And then gumawa tayo ng
connection ng ground. So yun, binaon sa lupa. And then may nag-assist sa akin dito na marunong sa electricity. May electrician sila. Binasa niya para mas maganda ang conduction. Yung una namin kinabit yan, hindi gumana. Pero nung binasa niya na, okay na. And pakita ko sa inyo na gumagana siya. Kita niyo? It's charging. So the power is medyo mahina nga lang, 1.2 kilowatt. Pero okay lang. Time to charge is, time remaining is 9 hours and 27 minutes. Which is okay. Kahit pa mahina yan. Isa na yun sa pinakamahinang charging power na na-experience ko, yung 1.2. Pero okay lang. What is 9 hours? Matutulog lang naman kami. Bukas pagising namin, hindi pa naman kami aalis. Tanghali pa kami aalis. So sobra-sobra yung oras namin. Good morning guys. Silipin nga natin kung tapos na. It's now 7:46 a.m. Ayun. Look at that. 100%! Yes! Diba? O, di libre ng mga 90 to 98 kilometers namin mamaya pa uwi. Diba? Panalo. Ayan. Bubunutin ko na lang. Nice. Paalis na kami dito sa Punta Verde Resort dito sa Lobo, Batangas. So magkakarga na kami ng mga gamit. O ayan, maluwag na maluwag pa. Ayan, sa likod. Space pa dito. So, dami pa, maluwag. Maluwag. Kasi malalim. Malalim siya eh. Ayan o. So yung backpack actually kasya pa dito. Pero yun lang naman dala namin kasi isang overnight lang naman yung mga gamit namin. Ito yung mga third row passengers natin. Of course, Lucas Pogi. Ayan.
Sakto lang.
Oh, kumusta kayo dyan? Okay, second row passengers.
Rayuma. Ano ka na, baby?
Maluwag ka pa, Tito Ted. Pwede mo pa tong i-move. Oh, ayan. Kay Tita Mimi.
Ayan.
Maluwag pa sa likod. Pwede ka pa mag-recline. Pwede mo pa i-backward if you want.
Yung ano lang, konti lang.
Then, that's the recline. Ito backward.
Okay na to.
Okay, maluwag na rin naman legroom mo eh. Okay, so you can either press the button here or pull the handle here, or kung ako yung bodyguard, pipindutin ko dito. Bye! Nandito pa rin kami sa bandang Lobo, Batangas. Just few meters away from, siguro may mga 1 kilometer pa lang kami from Punta Verde. And sinadya ko si Madam Pea mag-drive para ma-experience niya yung rough road. Rough siya pero hindi siya maalon, hindi malalalim. Kaya kayang-kaya ng ground clearance ng E-Max 9, no? So anyway, gusto kong ma-experience niya yung suspension kasi nakapag-drive na siya dito before with our previous car, bago pa kay Panchita. So makakapag-compare siya ng pakiramdam ng suspension.
Super nice yung suspension niya. Kahit sobrang lubak-lubak pa.
Hindi naman talaga, hindi lubak kasi pag sinabi mong lubak, para bang may mga malalaking pagano'n. Rough
Hindi,
lang,
yung
rough.
rough na.
Oo. Of course, kasama natin sa likod si Tito Ted tsaka si Tita Mimi. Kumusta yung captain seats natin dyan sa second row?
Kailangan ko na lang ng warmers para sa mga aging muscles.
Parang spa naman ang iniisip mo. Nag-i-imagine siya ng
Hindi,
spa.
comfortable siya actually. Kahit malubak, dahil comfortable yung niya, yung seats niya, I don't mind.
Yeah. Meron pang yan. May armrest pa ka ba?
May armrest.
Tinaas
Tapos
ko lang
yung
pa.
bolster sa side,
Yeah.
nakahag sa'yo. So,
Yeah.
kahit rough road dito sa dinadaanan namin, komportable.
So meron ka parang lateral support.
Hindi ka hindi ka gaganon, kundi
Yeah.
may mag-hold sa'yo, mahag ka.
Achi, Dichi, Lucas, kumusta kayo dyan sa third row? With the rough road.
Oh, Lucas, sagot.
Oh, ayan. Si Achi, si Dichi, tulog. Alam na natin ang ibig sabihin yan. Very comfortable. Oh, it says a lot. Tulog na naman si Dichi, oh. How's the AC, Lucas? Malamig? You like it?
Nice.
Busy.
Busy
Busy
siya.
manood.
Smooth na ulit dito pero twisty. Okay? So medyo ano lang. Maliko-liko lang tapos may mga konting blind spots. Kasi sharp yung mga curves niya.
Yung height level ng upuan.
Yung ride height mo.
Ride height, oo.
Oh. Ano yun?
Gusto ko kasi saktong ano.
Kitang-kita
Mataas.
mo
Kitang-kita
yung,
yung
yung view. Baka hindi pa nga nakataas yan eh. Hindi pa nakasagad.
Hindi pa ba?
Oo, may tataas mo pa yan. So
Hindi,
yung
okay lang to.
So yung two front seats, yung driver tsaka dito sa passenger, parehong automated, no? Sa yung second row, yung dalawang captain seats, manual. Ikaw, what do you think? Anong dating sa inyo ng black or ng dark interior?
I think since may maliit kami, okay sa amin yung black kasi hindi masyadong
And kasi especially, we've already tried the light colored na interior. And after a while, we didn't like it.
Okay, guys, please welcome our guest. We are graced by the presence of Sir Ted. To our subscribers, napanood nyo na siya, yung mga bago sa channel namin. Just a quick introduction. Tito Ted is my brother-in-law. Dati siyang service manager ng Tesla sa US. So, he's a technical guy. Marami siyang alam sa Tesla, marami siyang alam sa EV. Marami akong natututunan dyan. So, what do you think, Tito Ted? Kumusta ang pakiramdam? He's been driving the E-Max for the past, siguro mga 5 kilometers, or more. What do you think? Kumusta ang power, ang handling?
to be honest, masarap i-drive sa ganitong road condition. Yung rough road, zigzag, medyo may part na may basa sa road, pero kayang-kaya na ni BYD. At ito, I don't know if you could see me, and us, yung iba dyan sa likod, yung iba tulog. Yung iba ating nakaranas na ng road dito sa Batangas area, itong part na to. Sarap ng ng i-drive itong sasakyan na to. Saka yung view mo as a driver sa windshield, masyadong malawak. And wala masyadong blind spot sa A pillar. Pero napansin ko lang sa B pillar medyo makapal siya dahil yung door niya sa second row, sliding door, makapal siya. So pag maglilingon ka, just to check sa blind spot mo sa left side, naghaharing ng konti. Pero may side view mirror naman eh.
Yeah.
You could always double check that. So far, sa akyatan naman, masyadong like this one. Ooh!
Ang sharp nun. Guys, ang gamit namin yung Osmo Pocket 3 So kung napapansin nyo, sumusunod yung gimbal. So pagka masyadong na-off center kami sa screen, ibig sabihin ganun kalaki yung turn na ginagawa namin.
So with that, yung suspension niya,
Pwede mag-English.
hinahag niya yung road ng maganda. Kasi mababa yung sasakyan, van. So, ang center of gravity nasa gitna. Plus loaded kami. 7 kami dito sa loob ng sasakyan. So, any road na zigzag or kahit mapakyat, kayang-kaya. As you can see, ito na naman. Oh.
Mafe-feel mo yung traction niya, yung kapit niya sa kalye.
If I have the money, I'll mag-gawa.
Tita Mimi naman ang nagda-drive.
Okay, so having said that, na andun ako sa likod the whole time until now. Yung seat ko doon, enough lang na nahug yung hip ko, kaya comfortable siya. Tapos paglipat ko dito sa driver's seat, medyo na-expect ko siguro na the same comfort. Pero hindi siya the same comfort.
Hindi pwede yung pareho kasi baka makatulog ka dyan sa comfort. Eh, ikaw driver, hindi ka pwede matulog.
Let's say if I'm going to use this as a vehicle for school activities, definitely okay naman siya dahil the space, you can haul kids, mga friends ng my son's friends, I can put them all in the back. Kasya sila.
Mga friends ni Lucas
Ni
Pogi.
Lucas, oo. Yun lang ang problema, medyo mahaba. But then, si Shark kasi mahaba din and I wouldn't think twice to drive it to school. Gusto ko yun eh.
Binanggit pa talaga yung favorite niya, si Shark eh.
Yes. Yes. Well, nabanggit na nga ni Ted kanina. Which I agree. I don't know kung wider ang windshield niya, but it feels like it is. Mas ang viewing ko mas malaki, I feel like. Pati yung sa side mirror.
Yung AC natin right now, we are only at 24 degrees Celsius. How about dyan sa inyo, Ted? O, yung temperature natin sa likod is also 24C. Sakto lang? Ha? Nilalamig ka na? Dito tayo sa Joe Bakery sa Lipa. Quick stop lang kasi may nag-recommend. Nirecommend kay Tita Mimi na masarap daw yung pastries nila dito. Oh, ang dami naman yan.
Mainit pa.
Mainit pa?
Ng ganyan.
So, anong mga specialty nila? Uy, croissant.
Sa chocolate, plain, bicho.
So, iba-ibang klaseng croissant, gano'n?
Yes. Ayan no.
Basta magkano?
May 100, may 95.
Oh, medyo pricey din, ha?
Oo. Depende sa flavor.
Which one is your favorite?
Ito. Siya lahat nito nagpili.
You're gonna eat all of that? Hi guys! So, ayun, nag-enjoy kami sa Lobo, Batangas sa Punta Verde, no? Dala tong BYD E-Max 9. Madam Pea, ikaw, anong nagustuhan mo doon sa Punta Verde?
Super relaxing. Enjoy. Malaki yung place. Maganda yung pool.
Maganda yung pool, ano?
Masarap.
Infinity pool, ano?
Tsaka masarap din yung food. Ano siya, lutong bahay.
Ayun. Actually, nung natikman ko yung, yung gulay nila na may medyo maanghang. Bicol Express
Bicol
ba yun?
Express.
Nag-order tayo ng Bicol Express. Tsaka yung pork nila, anong luto ng pork nila?
Pork steak.
Yung pork steak nila. Ang nagustuhan ko sa timpla nila, pagtikim ko, parang naalala ko yung luto ng mami ko, yung luto ng lola mo sa bahay. Lutong bahay talaga. Ikaw, anong pinaka-paborito mo?
Yung kalabasa na may gata.
May gata. Okay, anyway guys, so this time we want to give you a quick walk around tour dito sa BYD E-Max 9 Advance. Kasi for sure, alam ko maraming nag-comment, karamihan ng tanong is ano daw ba ang wala dito sa Advance kumpara dun sa Premium? Kasi the Advance is cheaper by 320,000 pesos. Kapag ito daw ba ang pinili nila, ano ba yung mga features ng Premium na wala dito at okay lang ba to as it is na wala yung extra features? So ayan, pag-uusapan natin. Let's focus on this comparison list that I created between the Advanced and Premium. There are two variants of the BYD E-Max 9. The Advanced, which is priced at 2,678,000 pesos, and the Premium, which is priced at 2,998,000 pesos. That is a difference of 320,000 pesos. From the outside, mahirap ma-distinguish ang dalawa, which is a win for advanced owners. BYD did not strip down the entry-level unit to make it look cheap. Unlike sa ibang sikat na brand, diba? Mukha talagang cheap yung entry-level nila versus the high-end. The Premium has the dynamic welcome lighting when you approach the vehicle. Other than that, they both have the same LED headlamps and DRLs. In terms of dimensions, they have exactly the same length, width, and height, including the wheelbase, ground clearance, and turning radius. Mas mabigat nga lang ang Premium because of the bigger battery. Pagdating sa powertrain, the Advanced has the same motor, power, and
torque, the same 1.5-liter turbo high-efficiency generator, the same fuel tank din, the same capacity, 50 liters. Pagdating naman sa performance, the Advance has 20.4 kilowatt-hour blade battery, while the Premium has 36.6. The Advance can accelerate from 0 to 100 kph in 8.4 seconds. The Premium is slower by 0.1 second, which is negligible since, hey guys, this is a van, right? This is not for racing. Pero pagdating sa range, this is a big factor to consider. The Advance can do 95 kilometers as claimed by BYD. Pero in our trip to Lobo, Batangas, umabot tayo ng 98 kilometers sa SLEX. While the Premium can do up to 170 kilometers as claimed by BYD. Mas maganda yan lalo na kung long drive. But then, it depends on your use case. If you will use it mostly for city drive, the 20.4 kilowatt-hour battery of the Advanced is more than enough. You can charge it at home every night, di ba? Charging ports are the same, CCS Type 2. Both have DC fast charging. The Advanced can take 41 kilowatt max, while the Premium can handle up to 73 kilowatt. If you rely on public charging, this makes sense. Pero if you charge at home, which is what is recommended, typically you can only install 7 kilowatt charger. Hindi mo rin magagamit yung 73 kilowatt ng Premium unless you are willing to spend on the installation of a 73 kilowatt power line at home. Pagdating sa ride quality, while the Advanced variant is already very comfortable, the Premium DSUS C Intelligent Damping System is a major upgrade. It allows for active suspension adjustments, which will be noticeable if you do a lot of long-distance driving or go through uneven provincial roads like when we drove to Bicol recently. Pero kung galing kayo sa Hi-Ace, Grandia, Starex, or Urban, sobrang matutuwa na kayo sa comfort ng IMAX 9 Advanced. The Advanced has basic cruise control, blind spot detection, and 360 camera.
So, meron ka ditong cruise control, 360 camera.
Pero yung Premium has the full D-Pilot suite, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, etc. You will really appreciate this on long drives. In terms of safety and security, may value din para sa akin yung additional 2 side airbags for the second row passengers of the Premium. Diyan nakaupo ang mga boss. So, they must be safe and secure. The Premium definitely has the luxury touches. The jump to Napa leather, massage seats, and the 12-speaker sound system in the Premium variant is aimed at buyers who want a more executive lounge experience. If your focus is on pure family utility, the Advanced model already provides excellent comfort and space.
This is leather. Ito, plastic, pero maganda yung texture niya, yung material niya. This is leather, chrome accent, and then nakatago dyan yung, naka-embed dyan yung LED, ambient light. Power window, door lock controls. This is leather, plastic.
Captain's chairs in the second row is manual adjust for the Advanced, while for the Premium, they are power adjust. Masarap ang feeling ng power adjust, pero minsan parang ang bagal niya gumalaw compared to the manual adjust. So, meron ding advantage kapag manual. Malaking bagay yung ventilated seats for me. Yung massage, hindi ko pa sure kung talagang important siya sa akin. I have driven many other vehicles with massage seats. They are definitely nice to have, but I didn't really experience the need for it while on a trip. Backseat fold-out trays for the second row is important when you work on the go. Nagustuhan ni Madam Pea. Meron to sa Premium, sa Advanced, wala. The power folding third row seats of the Premium for me is important kasi I easily get back pains. With my height, I need to stretch a little bit in pulling the straps of the manual seats of the Advanced. Medyo ramdam ko yung likod ko. I find the power folding of the Premium really useful for me. But then, gaano ko ba kadalas kailangan galawin to, di ba? The Advanced has dual zone climate control only, while the Premium has tri-zone auto climate control, which means you can have your own temperature settings in the second row. This is not a big deal for me. When we went to Batangas, happy naman kami with the Advance with only 24 degrees Celsius setting. Now, pag-usapan natin yung built-in refrigerator na meron sa Premium at wala sa Advanced. Honestly, this is just nice to have. Maliit lang yung container. When we go camping kasi, our drinks will not fit there. We will still bring our big cooler. Yung function niya as a heater, I will not heat real food there kasi mangangamoy, di ba? May iwan yung amoy and kakalat sa cabin every time you open the container. But don't get me wrong, I will still be happy to have it in my car, pero it will not have a heavy weight in my decision making. Next is the hands-free AR projection sensor. Ito yung when you approach the EMAX 9 with the key in your pocket, a green light will be projected on the ground. If you step on it for a few seconds or swipe your foot, it will open the tailgate or sliding door. This one I think is very useful. Wala nito ang advanced.
Pero lang din naman siya kadaling buksan. Diba?
And the rest on the list are just minor nice to have. So ang tanong, sulit ba yung additional 320,000 pesos upgrade to the premium variant? I highlighted here on the list the features that are important to me as I have just discussed. I think sulit yung 320,000 pesos. And since we love to go on road trips, the bigger battery will save me more on fuel. And the D-C suspension and the full D-Pilot driver assistance system will provide more comfort for my family. If I have the money, by all means, I will get the premium. But then, if you go with the advanced, malaki din ang 320,000 pesos savings mo. If you are replacing your old noisy matagtag na diesel van na panghatid sundo sa mga bata sa school, or pang family and business, or you're just tired of paying for the expensive fuel, panalo ka na sa advanced. With your short trips within the city, you can just charge every 2 or 3 days at home without consuming gas. I think maganda ang pagkakabalance ng pricing. Either way, you get good value for money. What do you think?
Okay, so that's it guys. I hope nag-enjoy kayo. And yeah, so if you are interested, again, nandyan yung contact number ni Joanne from BYD Greenfield. Ano Madam Pea? Tara na? Let's go! Bye! Guys, we closed 2025 strong. We now have almost 38,000 teammates sa YouTube, more than 17,000 sa Facebook, at dumadami na rin tayo sa TikTok and Instagram. Thank you. Thank you so much for riding with us. Ngayong 2026, we will bring you more Pru test drives na inaabangan ninyo. Kaya kung hindi ka pa kasama, mag-subscribe at mag-follow na kayo to officially join the team. Marami pa tayong pupuntahan ngayong taon. Let's go, team!